Hello! I wanted to show you guys my garden. I'm so excited. We decided to do the tower gardens because we are renters and we didn't really want to put in big vegetable gardens in our yard. Our landlord didn't really want us to do that, so we wanted to find a solution to doing a garden this year because we really love gardening and really wanted to have vegetables. So I'm so excited to do the tower gardens because it doesn't require any weeding. It saves on water too because it recycles the water, and we'll talk more about that in later videos and the benefits of having a tower garden. And it pretty much takes care of itself most of the time. There are things that you have to do to keep it up, but for the most part it's not a lot of labor involved, so it's really great. So I want to show you what's been going on. I didn't really add my starters, my seeds. When I started them, I didn't add them when I should have, and I staggered them, and I added some but didn't add others. So it's kind of like some of them are big and some of them they're just kind of getting started. So I'll show you as I show you the gardens. Okay, let me get a good shot of them here. As you can see, I've got 3. We did the family pack of the 3 tower gardens. I love the way they look once you get the plants in them. They look so fantastic. They're just awesome. And we've got them set up on part of our deck. Our deck, you can see how they just don't take up much space at all. We still have a lot of space on our deck that we can use for being outdoors and enjoying the deck. We're a family of 4, which is why we got the 3 of them. Where we are vegetarians / vegans, so we eat a lot of vegetables. So we needed as much as we could get, and that's what we decided to do. So as you can see, of the 3 towers, you can tell which one I started adding them to the first. And that's my squash down there at the bottom. I've got yellow and green squash growing there. A yellow squash and a black beauty squash growing. They've been in there for a good, I want to say 6 weeks. They're huge and they're beautiful. And of course they're not flowering yet. It's just not time for that yet. But as you can see, they look amazing and so healthy. That's the other thing that I'm just so amazed with. How healthy they look with the minerals that you add to the water. I've got some wheatgrass growing. I think I've got some peppers. I have sunflowers and calendula growing on this one. I added those about, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and they were so much smaller than that. I wish I had taken a video back then so you could see the growth on them. It's pretty amazing how fast they're growing. And my wheatgrass, I was worried about it when I first put it in because it just kind of withered a little bit, but then, I mean, it just took off. I mean, considering it's only been a couple weeks, it's pretty amazing. And to be honest, I don't know if it's even been 2 weeks yet that I put them in there. So that's how fast things really take off in the tower garden. This was one I added about the same time as I added the top ones over there. So it's like been about 2 weeks, maybe not even that. I know I should be documenting better, but oh well, next time. So this is I've got tomatoes there at the bottom, you can see. And honestly, I did not put some of my plants in as soon as I should have. So they would have been a lot bigger if I had put them in sooner. I didn't start stuff as soon as I should have, and I didn't get them outside as soon as I should have, so they're not as big as they could be. But they're doing really great so far, in my opinion. Anyway, and then also I couldn't find peppermint seeds. Someone explained to me why I couldn't find them. I just got some peppermint from the store, and I just cut off the bottom. I used it. As you can see, the leaves are all off, so I used it in a dish, but I I just took that and I just wanted to see what would happen, and I cut off the bottom, stuck it in one of the rock wool starting things, and just to see how it would go. And as you can see, it's like putting out new leaves. It's shooting out new leaves, and it looks great, and I think it's really going to take. It's going to look great. And the ones at the top, I really think that those, I mean, they're doing fine. They're going to be fine. They got a little wind. We had a little bit of a storm, and they got a little bit too much wind, these two. But they're going to be fine. As you can see, they're shooting out just fine. It's going to be a great herb garden I've got going there. This one has got my lettuces, some peppers going on it. And like I said, I did not put them in there as soon as I should have this year. I'll do better next year. This is my trial year to see how things go. I'm super excited because everything looks so healthy. I know it's going to be fine. It might be a little later than it should be, but everything's going to do really well, I can tell. I've got some kale and some collards, and I've got some awesome lettuce growing, doing so good. I've got tomatoes at the bottom of this one too, and I've got the tomato cage on it, on that one. I should have put it on the other one, but that's okay. And as the weeks go on and things start to get bigger, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put out some things to hold up these viney veggies that are growing. I've already got some peas popping out. I cannot remember what kind of peas I did, but they're already producing, as you can see, and they look so vibrant, so healthy, doing so great. So I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited for them to really start producing this year, and really seeing how much it yields and how we do with them. So as time goes on, I'll try to do some more video updates to show you how they're doing. I think it's going to be great for us. So that's it. Thank you so much.